How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
We gotta do this. Come on.
This will be a good fight.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Stands firm and blocks the drive-in. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Blocks the jump in. No heavy, trips them up. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Still slugging it out here. Burnout is triggered. No good up high. Oh, burnout on both sides? Who's gonna make a move? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Okay, creating some space here. With the life gap opening up, they add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Snares! One chance here may end this match. Combo with the target combo. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Shifu Jinrai doing the business. They're low on both life and drive gauge right now. They were not cleared for takeoff. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps in. Things are slow going right now, but we may hit them with a stopping bomb. Quick dashing. Doesn't miss a beat. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Shinku Hadouken! The super doesn't hit! What'll happen here? Jumps? Barely blocks the jump-in. The low! This is gonna hurt! Throw leaves him wide open. Blocks the low kick! Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Dangerous range here. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. Homes with a kick. Impact counter! What a sick counter! It's like they knew exactly what was gonna happen. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Starts things off with a jump-in? Who will come out on top in this anti-air in the clutch? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the... There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. There's a burnout. Both sides getting ready. Blocks the low kick. A drive in back misses. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player 2 is in a very good spot. And they burn out and blocks them hard. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
What's wrong? Get up!
Noticeable life lead as a couple tries to make some flatlines in. That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, top that! Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
We gotta do this. Come on.
This will be a good fight.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
How's this?
Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. What are they thinking here? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Checks with the projectile. The super armor does its job. Drive gauge finally recovers. Alright, what's coming up next? Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. In a dire situation, it's burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Hope medium, baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player, it's a good spot to use the super. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 1 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out?
Round 2. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Player 2 didn't manage their drive properly through that round. Meter management is absolutely vital, and they need to manage it properly for this coming round. Pops them with a shoryu. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Going burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to tank. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. A quick breather. Looks to drop him, crowns him from above. Knockdown and in there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Starts things off with a jump in. Hits the drive. Hadouken! Jumps. Knockdown. Here comes the mixer. Super. Oh, willing to risk it for the overdrive. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous. What's this Shiku Hado gonna do? Amazing! What are they gonna do? Low heavy, but no go! Blocks the low kick. A jump in? They're recovered! Oh my god, they just bumped it up! Okay, here burns out! Even the slight flatline though. Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Gotta do this. Come on.
This will be a good fight.
Round 1.
Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. No good up high. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout, so it looks like our fighters are taking a breather. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Absorbs the attack and fires back. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trip. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. At this range, many are experiencing burnout. The pressure is so intense here. Fires off the Shiku Hadouken. Knockdown and... KO! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
Immediate jump in. Who's going to start things off? Jumps up. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Combo with the target combo. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Shifu Jinrai doing the business. Both fighters planning something. Jumps. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Gets the combo. You've gotta be... burnout triggered! Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. What'll happen here? Can they keep on him? Manages to block, rushes that off, and keeps going. A real test of looking to impress with this super. Shinku Jinrai hit. That final push at the end paid off in spades. When you have a chance to finish things, you gotta take it. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
Opens with a jump in. The last round. It's now or never. And fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Player 1 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Oh, here we go. Blast that off. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. There's a drive impact. Puts a bit of stank on that with an overdrive arc. Amazing. Getting up close and hurt, sets up with the jump in. Player 2 with the rhythm. Are you kidding me? That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, top that. Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time!
Gotta do this. Come on.
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. Definitely saw that counter coming. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. No more drive gauge. All right, what's coming up next? Long low attack hit. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Brushes that off and keeps going. Uses the target combo as a filler. Doesn't miss a beat. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Both fighters planning something? Jumps? Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Medium kick hit. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. What'll happen here? They're in range. We got low heavy. Shakes things up with the low. Barely blocks the jumping. Player crashes out the cage right there. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
Sit down and shut up!
What a finish!
Yeah! Can't beat me!
Final round. Fight.
Opens with the fireball! Just hits the drive! Consistently does a big damage! That's not gonna hit! Still plenty of time left. Ooh, what a smart throw! Amazing! Both fighters are working with a low SA gauge, but that may not deter them from going on the attack. Players get burnout! Did they mean to do that? Adds a bit of OD spice to it. Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. Player 2, it sets up with the jump-in. What's this Shinku Hado gonna do? Oh, here we go. Noticeable life lead. What a finish! Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Gotta do this. Come on.
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. What are they thinking here? Player 2 has not been shy about using their drive gauge. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? All right, player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Takes them all the way to the... They've been pushed into the wall, and the stun's there. They can't keep track of these corner switches. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Takes a trip. The pressure is so intense here. Burnout activates. Our fighters are at a standstill. What fires off the Shinku Hadouken? Knockdown and player 2. Okay, Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Opens with a jump in? Are we going to see some fireworks here? Jumps? Hits him with a stopping power. Closes the gap. It's a good spot to use the super. How's this round going to develop? Post with the medium. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. A quick breather. They gotta press here to take... Burnout activates. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. Shinku Hadouken. Both fighters planning something? You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Looking to impress with this super. Shipujinrai hit. Good heads-up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
Opens with a jump in? It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Chase fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Player 2 had a rough go of it last round due to poor drive mana. But there's still time to adapt and turn this match around. Nothing stops this train. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? Dash? Tap him on the toe. Puts a bit of stank on that with an overdrive arm. What's next? Player 2 can't let this lead to some big damage. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? They are done! That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, top that! They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Gotta do this. Come on.
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
How's this?
Almost had it, but it gets blocked. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. What are they thinking here? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Goes air to air to deny them a chance. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Drive gauge finally recovers. All right, what's coming up next? Goes for the super art? Player 2 turned this fight around with that soup, experiencing burnout. Life lead opens up. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. It's a good spot to use the super. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Shows the medium kick. Player 2 had a hard time managing their drive gauge last round, and I'm sure they're aware that they need to start adapting. Medium kick hits, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 is going to... Burnout activates! Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Player empty driveway. This is a very precarious situation. From low heavy to... There's an overdrive on. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Denies the jump in. Cross-up attack. What'll happen here? In there! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
Starts things off with a jump in. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc.
Hadouken!
Jumps. Low heavy. Ooh, does a dirty. Player, can this drive bring them back? What are they gonna do? Player 2. Raw super hard incoming. Okay, here we go. The jump in is denied. Blocks the low kick. Fades out the low kick. Jump! They're in wave. Drive the magnificent. Do they have what it turns out? Oh, kisses the fireball. Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good. HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
Gotta do this. Come on.
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Stands firm and blocks the drive-in. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. No good up high. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Still slugging it out here. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Both fighters have completely emptied out their drive gauge and are in burnout state. Not a lot of patience on show here today. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Trying to read each other here? Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strike. Player 1 can't afford to add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Jumps in. One chance here may end this match. Bops him with a target combo. Looking to impress with this super. Shippujinrai doing the business. Both fighters planning something? They were not clear for takeoff. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Medium kick hits. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. He brushes that off and keeps going. Quick dashing. That combo did decent damage. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Uses the target combo as a fillet. Barely blocks the jump in. Goes for knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. The throw whiffs. Fades out the low kick. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Looking for a chance. Doing some tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. The low. Both top crowns him from above. Shoot their shot! What a sick counter! It's like they knew exactly what was gonna happen. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Opens with a jump in, hits the drive. Drops him hard. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 2 needs to use the credit. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Amazing! There's a burnout. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnt. Baits out the low kick. Ooh, you never... And whiffs! They're wide open. Risky play, but it pays off. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. And they burn out and knock them out of the air. Spent it all on the super. Not shy. Player Truck closes it out. Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great